end. I'm a skeleton returning from the dead, determined to be relevant again. So I'm following trends from the nether to the end. And I've got a bone to pick with you, little human. Bone to pick with you, little human being. I've seen where you've been and I don't like it. I've got a bow to shoot at you, little human. Bow to shoot at you, little human being. I know where you sleep, so don't make a peek. Close your eyes, don't pick. Sweet dreams. I've had my skull crunched 13 times. Soil where my brain is a dirty mind full of naughty nursery rhymes. Pour me a drink, cause I'm thirsty. Dry as a bone, cause my throat's exposed to the elements. I'm the result of
What is going on?
skeleton devoid of any melanin or keratin. This specimen's a miracle of medicine.
Son, you good?
Your skeleton
Of course you are.
so that you're resembling a
Okay.
hear my bones rattle, feel the adrenaline levels.
I'm gonna
Like the theremin.
let me just set everything up. We're gonna start on this first video, which is probably gonna be the longest.
So it's already the end of the year, and it seems 2021 was the sequel to the shit show that was 2020.
Complicated.
So let's try and put all of that
Hold on.
behind us.
What do you mean it's complicated? Oh, by the way, this is by Slapped Ham. I have not seen this, so I don't know what's gonna be in this video. Don't question yourself. Always follow your gut. Unless it has to do with homicide or stuff. Or not with death. Anyway.
And enjoy some of the best scary videos that this year had to offer. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. As kids, most of us had a fear of something creepy hiding under our beds at some point or another. Perhaps it was the boogeyman or a sinister clown.
Inappropriate. No, I'm
As
kidding.
we grew older, we understood that this was just another childish fear that we would grow out of. Or is it? For TikTok user Josh Dean 0222, this nightmare was anything but a silly youthful fantasy. In fact, it looks to have become a reality for his young daughter. In the video, we see camera footage of the TikTok user's daughter's bedroom. A child's musical tune is playing in the background. His daughter lies on her bed. She pokes her head over the edge to look underneath. His daughter slowly climbs off her bed and onto the floor. She crawls her way to the front of the bed, turning her head to look underneath the mattress. What happens next will surely give you the chills. Take a look.
Oh my.
As you can see, her
Oh
body slowly
my.
goes under the bed.
For the purpose of anything
being
else, I'm not
pulled
sure
by
why I do the
something
things I do
underneath.
today. But I'll be alright. Just have
We
to
then
write down
find the
everything
child
and
begin to
find
wail.
what's wrong. Maybe get a therapist if it's getting that bad.
Her cries become more distressed as her body goes underneath until it completely disappears.
Oh my god. Shut up. No. What if that happened to you,
TikTok
chicken?
user explained that his wife believes their daughter simply crawled under the bed, though he's certain that she was pulled by something or someone. The way her body seems to slowly slide under the bed is clearly suggestive of a pulling motion, and the fact that she screams "mummy" is extremely eerie and suspicious.
Yeah. The music just makes it a lot worse.
The uploader later confirmed that they ran into the child's room to see what had happened. They found their daughter under the bed safe, but frightened. So could this video be a case of our worst childhood nightmare come true?
Ugh. Dude, that's scary. I would have.
When they arrived to start their shift
Be
one day,
quiet.
staff in a co-op store in Whaley Bridge, a small town
They
in
can't
Derbyshire,
even
England,
hold
were
shotgun.
surprised to find stock strewn across the floor. What they discovered on the overnight CCTV footage left them shaking. According to the video uploaded by regional manager Chris Armstrong, something very strange happened at 2:38 that morning. There's no evidence that there was anyone present. However, several shadows can be seen moving around the store. Items are flung off the shelves in various aisles, and fruit is seen rolling across the floor. Is this the work of a mischievous poltergeist?
Yeah, with how I know how much you lie about stuff, I don't believe
The
you.
video also captured multiple doors shaking as if they were being rattled or banged upon. The flying fruit and mysterious shadows, while certainly peculiar, could almost be considered playful. But there's something undeniably violent in the shaking doors
Okay,
that
okay,
suggests
chicken.
who or whatever's behind these antics might be looking for more than mischief. It's worth noting that, according to the CCTV timestamp, each of the incidents occurred in the space of 1 minute. Although perhaps the first incident recorded on camera, this is not the first
And it
time
gives
that
me-
something spooky has happened at
Okay.
the store. Chris Armstrong told journalists that the store has had a reputation of being haunted for many years. It was built on top of a set of eerie old cellars, the windows of which still have iron bars on them, and there have been several reports of unexplained store movements and doors rattling in their frames. Do you think the staff of this small town co-op might have a resident poltergeist on their hands? This next piece of CCTV footage, uploaded to YouTube by Palkikaku, seems to confirm chilling reports that taxi drivers in Japan are seeing ghosts during their shifts. In 2016, local Japanese newspaper, the Asahi Shimbun, ran an article that interviewed over 100 taxi drivers just after the devastating 2011 earthquake and tsunami that
I use
rocked
shotguns
Japan's
regularly.
Tohoku region. The
I do
article was
competitive
titled,
shooting.
"In the months after the tsunami, taxi drivers
Uh-huh,
report
yeah.
ghost passengers." One taxi driver's account details a chilling fare that happened just weeks after the tsunami. A woman entered the vehicle and asked to go to the Miyagi district. The driver had to explain that the town no longer existed and had been completely wiped out. When the driver looked in the back seat, the woman asked, "Have I died?" She then stepped out of the car and eerily walked off. Another driver claims that he picked up a man who was around 20 years old wearing a thick winter coat. The driver said he had had a strange feeling about the passenger, but nevertheless drove on. When they arrived at the destination, the driver pulled over expecting his passenger to open the door and leave. The driver paused for a moment, turned and looked in the back seat. The young man was no longer there. With these reports in mind, this next piece of taxi dashcam footage from Japan becomes utterly
Chicken, you need
chilling.
help.
In the footage, we see a taxi driver pull over to pick up a passenger. The door opens, however, nobody appears to get in. Despite this, the driver seemingly greets his passenger and continues his fare. There's clearly no one in the back seat as he pulls away. What happens next will give you the chills. Watch. As you can see, a dark shape begins to form in the middle seat.
Whoa.
At first, it resembles a shadow. However, as the video continues, we can see that the shape actually has a ghostly
Always the low
white
quality
face.
ones.
There are several strange things about this footage. Firstly, it seems as though the driver can actually see the entity, as at no stage during the clip does he appear alarmed.
Not a
Also,
funny
the
video.
camera shows that the ghostly figure seems to intermittently disappear, then reappear as the journey continues. If you zoom in on the strange apparition, its face looks swollen, with one eye closed and one eye
Oh, God.
open. Here's another eerie piece of footage captured by a taxi dash cam in Japan. The forward-facing camera shows the cab pulling over to pick up a fare.
Okay.
Note that you can see a woman on the side of the road hailing the cab. The clip cuts to an inside view of the taxi. Here we see the rear passenger door
She's
open
like, "Can I have
and
a-"
the driver looks expectantly at it. The eerie thing is, no one gets in. Baffled, the driver gets out to see what's going on. He investigates the passenger side of the vehicle, but there's no one there. So, are Japan's taxi drivers really being haunted by people who have died tragically? If these two pieces of footage are to be considered evidence, then it would certainly appear the dead are lingering in the streets of Japan.
Huh.
Being a security guard can be a dangerous job. If you believe this video, shared by Cristancho1990, some security guards have more than the usual intruders to worry about. The video was captured on the security cameras at the office of the mayor of Armenia, Colombia. The footage shows a lone security guard patrolling an area of the building late one evening after most other members of staff have gone home. At the start of the video, we can already tell that something seems off. The security guard walks around the same area multiple times,
Whoops.
moving only a few feet
Whoops.
at a time, before stopping for a few seconds, then carrying on. It seems as though he's heard something unusual and is straining to hear. Perhaps it's only an eerie feeling that causes him to rewalk the area multiple
Yeah, it's enough.
times.
Totally. I think that's gonna be Jello's next stream, actually.
While the video never reveals exactly what made the security guard so preoccupied, we eventually see that he was right to be concerned.
Yeah.
Look at what happens.
I mean, we already had all the trailers. This is just, past footage. Or this is, behind the scenes.
As you can see, the security guard is suddenly lifted from his feet and tossed into a nearby wall.
And it says it's gonna be 3 hours. Yeah.
He hits the wall hard enough that a piece of the wall's thin paneling is knocked off. Over the next few seconds, the guard attempts to pick himself up off the floor, but it looks as if something's pushing him down, preventing him from getting back on his feet.
Actually, let me turn on closed captions just to...
Eventually, a few other guards arrive
Whoops.
on the scene to help
There you
him
go.
out. According to the security guard, he's certain that it was a ghost that attacked him that night, tossing him into the wall and keeping him from getting up from the floor. The mayor of the town seems inclined to agree, adding that this isn't the first time that a staff member has reported
Kids when they...
paranormal
Yeah.
activity. The fact that this footage was captured on security camera and comes from such an official source has led many to believe that this truly is a ghost attack caught on camera. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one. What do you think? It's definitely been going viral this past few weeks, so you may have already seen it, but I'd still love to hear your take on it in the comment section down below.
On the evening of January 16th, 2021, a New York resident was taking a stroll through the Bronx when they spotted something truly bizarre in the night sky. The footage was uploaded to the
Why is it an
Instagram
AI
account
voice now?
Jessepadillo 14. Take a look.
Those things are orange. Look at them. Next to each other.
In the clip, we can see
What?
three
Nah,
orange
he's
dots
just drunk
floating
in
in the
his shit.
sky. The triangle formation drifts slowly through the air as the camera holder watches in awe. He asks several bystanders whether they know what the object is, but they are just as baffled.
You guys know what that is? See that?
When the clip was shared to social media, it began to get some traction, garnering thousands of views with hundreds of comments speculating on what the objects were. Theories range from Chinese lanterns and drones to military tech and aliens. Some comments were quick to point out that it's incredibly hard to get permission to fly drones in New York airspace. The Chinese lantern theory didn't fly that far either, with many pointing to the
I remember I
precise
s-
and consistent formation the three orange balls form.
Look at that. They're orange.
One of the more prominent ideas
Oh,
is
yeah, I
that
saw
it's
orange for a
top-secret
second.
military craft known as TR-3B. The long-rumored aircraft is purported to be based on alien technology. It's said to be a plasma-coated anti-gravity machine powered by nuclear energy. So does this footage show a highly secretive piece of government tech? Or is it something even more mysterious, like aliens observing us from afar?
Look at that. It's a triangle. Look at that. They're orange.
YouTuber Mario Lara is no stranger to the paranormal. For the most of 2021, he's been posting his experiences with the supernatural to YouTube. His latest encounter seems to be one of the most frightening to date. Mario owns a party supply shop in Mexico. For months, it's been exhibiting some very unsettling and inexplicable events. Items often move without reason, strange whispers can be heard after hours, and ghostly figures have been spotted haunting the shop. Despite its cheery, bright appearance, the premises seems to have a sinister presence lurking within it. Mario has decided to set up some cameras and other equipment in order to get evidence of the shop's eerie haunting. In this clip, early in the evening, some strange activity begins to manifest. Watch what one of the cameras caught.
Yep, this guy, I prefer this guy's videos. Bizarre. Bizarre Bub, this is his scary compilation, 79. We'll just watch that.
A group of friends are having a small gathering as they
Oh,
all collectively
yeah.
sing to a song of worship.
Whoops, hold on.
The person recording pans around the room to capture this harmonious ceremony, thinking that this evening will end well. But little did they know that something would happen during this gathering that would haunt them forever. Be sure to pay close attention, as no one had noticed it until looking closely. Take a look.
What?
As the
What is
camera
that?
pans over to the hallway, a shadow-like figure can be seen bolting down the
Whoa.
hall at a speed beyond human capacity. Its rapid movement and dark appearance were enough to leave the family extremely unsettled. Viewers believe that this ceremony might have had something to do with the sudden appearance of this figure. They can't help but think that this may have been some sort of dark entity that was provoked by the ceremony. Not much info is given on this video, so it's hard to be sure if that's so. But whether paranormal or not, the sudden appearance of this dark figure is creepy alone. Just what exactly was caught on camera? There's a place in Mexico that used to be known as the Disneyland of Latin America.
Ooh.
Reino Mágico was a small theme park that opened in 1988 and closed only a few years later after multiple fatal accidents took place inside the park. It's unknown if the park had shut down for this reason, but some believe that the
Chuck E.
park had closed
Cheese.
its doors for the simple fact that many visitors reported paranormal experiences while being there. This isn't surprising to some people, as the park was built on a cemetery. Urban explorers are certainly creeped out by this fact, but they're even more creeped out by the statues that were left behind. Rumor has it that the statue of Snow White is haunted. Nightly visitors have reported seeing the statue in a spot that was not the same as where it was originally seen. It's as though it moved on its own. One night, a group of friends visit the abandoned theme park when something very strange is captured on camera. Take a look.
Ándale. Ah, bueno, tú tienes tu luz azul. ¿Qué?
Güey, ese es el velador de...
Es el velador, ¿no? Ah, velador. ¡Ey! ¡Velador!
Aguanta, aguanta, espérate, ey. Shh, no te muevas. No mames, no te muevas. No te muevas ahí.
Oh,
Güey,
¿Velador?
ese no es el velador, güey.
Güey, no es el velador.
No.
Yo también pensaba que era el velador.
No, aguanta. Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien,
yeah.
Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, güey. Eso no es el velador. No digas perras mamadas, güey. Perdón. Güey, ¿fue aquí? No digas mamadas, güey. Miren. No digas
Oh my gosh,
mamadas,
that's-
güey.
That's scary.
No, Yos. No. No, güey, no mames.
¿Qué fue eso, güey?
No sé.
No mames, güey. No mames.
¿Crees que haya sido ella?
Güey, nos estamos metiendo más adentro del reino mágico. Banda, comparte.
No mames, güey, no mames.
Feeling beyond spooked, the group sees what looks to be another person inside the park. But as they look closely, they see that whoever this is appears to be wearing a dress. They continue to watch and notice that how they walk is a bit strange. Fast forward to the group seeing the statue of Snow White, and it's at this point that they realize the color of its dress is the same as the one worn by the person they saw. Could it be that the so-called
Random man
person
was
was
trying to
actually
steal
the
it.
statue moving on its own?
Yeah.
The group seems to believe this, but of course, it isn't certain if that's the case. Had the group actually seen the statue moving on its own, or was this something else? Feel free to let me know your thoughts on this one. The following video comes from a man named Bobby, and in this footage, Bobby is standing outside of his daughter's room where a strange noise was just heard. He checks on his daughter to see if she's okay, but hesitates to go inside. There's something in this room that scares him. Now, Bobby is someone who I featured in a previous video. Bobby and his daughter live inside an apartment where strange and unexplainable things have been happening for a while. From toys that seemingly move on their own as though possessed by something, to the sound of footsteps coming out of nowhere, this small family has had a fair share of unusual experiences.
Oh, I think I've seen this one before.
Get out of here, man.
This doll thing.
But at least y'all caught that part. Yo.
Oh.
Well, I'm good.
Oh,
Bobby
bro.
believes that his home is being haunted by the spirit of a little girl who previously lived in this apartment. According to his landlord, the young girl passed away from cancer. Viewers believe that the little girl is trying to play with his daughter since most of the activity occurs in her bedroom. One day, Bobby's daughter is taking a nap when a strange noise is heard from inside her room. Feeling a bit scared, he takes a look and captures this.
What is that? See, it ain't my daughter because she's napping right there on the bed.
By the way, this happened.
Sounds like her closet door fell. Try not to wake her up. I don't know. See, she's napping right there.
On it, yo, long lost dad trying to get yo fam.
I don't know what that was, though. She is soft. Whatever it was not even waking her up.
Oh. Just leave the daughter in there. Just leave the daughter in there.
Oh man, she's in here sleeping.
Oh.
Come on.
Damn.
Man. You need to get out of her room.
That makes a lot more sense.
Dude, I'm telling you, that thing was closed, right? Come on, man. Now why is she sleeping? Man, I am good on that. You need to
Yeah,
get
the imaginary friend. And the imaginary friend strikes back.
play somewhere else. What the thing?
As Bobby walks over to his daughter, who's a heavy sleeper, the closet behind him opens by itself without warning. Considering how often strange things happen at home, Bobby is used to this,
It's
which might explain
her-
his calm demeanor. He
I
waits
heard her
patiently
sleep
for
trying to
something
talk
else
to
to
him,
happen
and-
while keeping an eye on his
Oh,
daughter.
it's her in her
Fortunately,
sleep trying to talk to
nothing
him.
happens, but this incident was enough to keep Bobby on his toes.
Mm.
He continues to watch over his daughter in case something like this happens again. Just like the previous incidents, this mysterious occurrence has yet to be solved. On June 9th of 2023, an unsettling video was posted by a girl named Pupe who was home alone when something pretty terrifying was captured. The video starts off with Pupe lying on the couch before she suddenly realizes that someone or something is in her house. She was on her phone when she glanced over at the corner of the room and saw what looked to be a person standing completely still. Someone was watching her. Although freaked out at first, she began to laugh as she had a feeling that this was either her friend or boyfriend who was pulling a prank. But little did she know, this wasn't a prank. A mysterious presence has invaded Pupa's home. The following is her video. Watch.
Whoa.
Qué miedo que das.
Yeah.
¿Qué haces? ¡Ey! ¿Quién sos? ¡Andate de mi casa! ¡Eh!
So black.
Right when things are getting tense, the video ends abruptly. It's unknown as to what exactly happened afterward, but one can safely assume that Pupa was left extremely terrified. Now, Pupa has posted some videos after this incident, but in neither video does she go into detail about the events of that night. Perhaps this incident was so disturbing that Pupa is trying her best to forget about it. Although it's unclear as to what exactly was captured, there's no doubting that the video she took is just downright chilling.
Yeah.
It's late at night when a mother and daughter arrive home. The security
Yeah.
camera at the front entrance
Yeah, she
records them
posted
pulling
videos
up to the
after
gate of
she
the
died.
house, when out of nowhere, something very strange happens. This video was posted by Mary Carmen, the daughter in this video, who lives on a small farm with a lot of animals. Now, the animals on this farm would do things that would make her feel as though she were taking care of children. To her, this place feels more like a daycare than a farm. But the biggest child, according to her, is her dog, who's known as Scott. From dancing with his so-called mom to going on boat rides whenever he gets the chance, Mary Carmen has a special place in her heart for Scott. But unfortunately, one night, something happened that left her completely devastated. She had come home with her mother after having dinner at a relative's when she found Scott lying in his bed. He seemed unusually quiet, which he never was. Scott had passed away. Now, it wasn't until grieving for days on end that she finally looked at the security cameras that captured Scott's final moments before passing. Based on the footage, he passed away only a few hours before Mary Carmen returned home. He was already gone before she came. But after looking at the footage of when she arrived, she immediately noticed something strange. What was captured had brought her to tears. Have a look.
I don't see anything. Is that the dog? Oh. Oh, it's so sad. Oh no, I'm gonna cry. Dude, that's so sad. Oh. Probably gonna clip that on it just to like just show how sad this is. Dude, this is so sad. Dude,
A
it's
strange
like
figure that looks to be a dog suddenly
Yeah.
appears on camera.
Oh, that's
Mary
so
Carmen
sad.
believes that this may have been the spirit of her dog, given that he just passed away that same night. According to her, he seemed to be waiting for her to return home before departing. It's as though he wanted to see her one last time before going away forever. To this day, Mary Carmen watches this video to remind her that even though Scott is physically gone, he is still with her in spirit.
Oh.
But, like all videos, you be the judge on whether or
Yeah.
not the ghost of her dog was captured.
This isn't scary, this is happy.
On May 24th of 2023, at around 10 p.m., a baby monitor captures something pretty spooky on camera. This video was posted by Marquette Jean, who's concerned for the safety of her daughter, as something very strange was captured inside her child's bedroom.
Yo, what's up,
The
troller?
video begins with her daughter, who appears to be staring blankly at the window that's behind the camera. It's unknown as to what exactly it is that she's seeing, but whatever it might be, it seems to have her full attention. She continues to stare at this window.
Good,
when
how are you?
suddenly, the camera picks up movement from inside the room. But, as we can see in the footage, nothing is moving. Now the family used to have a cat, and the camera would often pick up the cat's movement, but no cat is seen here, as their cat had passed away in August of last year. However, as Marquette watches the baby monitor, this happens.
Yeah, it's a raccoon. Oh. Spooky.
Is there a cat in here? Is there a cat in here? No. Oh, sorry. Love you, night. Are you okay? What's wrong? No, it's okay. I was just checking on you. Good night. I love you.
Oh. Come on, why is this sad and goofy at the same time?
There's no monster in the window. I'll look. See? I'll look.
Upon seeing a strange cat-like figure on the baby monitor, Marquette bolts into the room and asks if a cat is in there. Confused as to what her mother had seen, Marquette's daughter replies no, but says that she's scared. According to her, there's a monster at the window.
There's no monster in the window. I'll look. See?
There's a monster in the window. There's always a monster in the window.
Marquette checks the window and finds nothing there. Although creeped out by her daughter's response, she's more unsettled by the supposed apparition caught on camera. The family believes this may have been the spirit of the cat that they once had, but later passed away due to cancer. Whether ghost or not, Marquette and her daughter are shaken up by this footage. Like all videos, the question is begged, just what exactly had occurred that night?
An old man.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check
Oh,
out
okay.
and include in
There's
the
still
next
some.
compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. In the following video, a man named Win is washing dishes in the kitchen when he hears a strange noise coming from his basement. This basement, according to Win, is a place that he and his family avoid entering at all costs. There's something about it that isn't right. Now, not too long ago, something happened inside this space that neither Win nor his family could explain. As Win states, he was by himself in the basement when out of nowhere, a small swing he had recently bought began to swing on its own. Although not really sure how to explain this, it would be the following incident that occurred only days later that leaves him extremely baffled. While being alone at home with his son, a loud banging noise on the basement door is suddenly heard. But when he checks to see as to who or what was banging on the door, he finds no one there.
Can I get it?
Understandably, this occurrence has left the family feeling thoroughly petrified. But as if that wasn't enough to freak them out, the following video captures this. Win is down in the kitchen washing dishes when his dog starts barking at the basement door. He immediately takes out his phone and begins to record.
Go lie down. It's okay. Lie down. Stay. I've been doing this all morning and I don't have time for this today. Stop. Hey buddy. I got too much going on. You gotta cut it out. Oh shit. Okay.
Stupid ghost.
Just gonna set it up. Paper towels. And we'll just let the phone roll.
Yo, shadow figure. Oh my god.
Wherever you're gonna go, you gotta go.
Oh my god.
He's okay. Please, not today. Just, holy cow.
Jeez.
Little buddy.
Whoa.
Sounding fed up with the supposed spirit, Win begs the entity to stop, but this only seemed to make things worse as the door to the basement began to continuously open on its own soon after. It isn't until looking closely at the doorway, however, that someone or something appears.
Yeah.
Like
So
something
the end
out
is
of a
kinda
nightmare,
creepy.
the shadowy figure seemingly fades into the darkness before reappearing again as a giant shadow. Feeling beyond spooked, Win is absolutely certain that he won't be entering this basement anytime soon. But as always, until more footage is brought forth, this video remains a mystery.
Yeah, all it wants is food.
This next video was recorded by a father who caught something pretty creepy while watching over his son. The father in this clip is known as Ricky Beadle, and it was sometime in the afternoon when he took this footage. According to Ricky, he was walking past his son's room when he heard him talking to himself. He was talking under his breath, muttering something that Ricky couldn't understand. It wasn't until listening closely though, that he can make out a few words. Now, even though it sounded like total gibberish, his speech was similar to that of someone conversing with another person. It's as though someone else was there with him. It goes without saying, but the video that Ricky took is just downright eerie. Take a look.
What, the Iron Man comes to life?
Elliot, what are you doing? Oh, that's cool. What's that? What's that in the corner?
Oh god.
Oh, why have you drawn that?
Whoa.
Oh, really?
Okay. Peace chicken.
What does he do?
Dude, that's so creepy.
Why? Oh, really? Okay.
As if watching his son behave strangely wasn't already creepy enough, he shows him this, a portrait of someone that only his son is able to see. But eerily, this supposed person appears to be hanging by a noose wrapped around their neck. Ricky points the camera to where the so-called hanging man is apparently seen, But, as expected, nobody's there. Or so it seems. Ricky's child seems pretty convinced that the hanging man is real, but for some odd reason, he's not allowed to talk about him. Now initially, Ricky wasn't really sure how to feel about this. It was only after the following incident, however, that he grew very concerned. Ricky's once again looking after his son when he hears him talking to himself just like before. He promptly reaches for his phone and captures this.
Stop it.
Elliot? What are you doing?
Okay, peace.
Oh, really? Right. Is he crying? So this is the photo of the hanging man he's seen in the corner of his room. I'm going to ask him to draw it again when I've rubbed it completely off. Elliot, can you draw the hanging man for me like you did before?
No, because you'll tell me off at night.
What if I don't let him? What if you can sleep in my room? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Right, so what's these on his face?
Tears.
What's this?
Straight.
Oh, okay. Does he cry quite a lot?
Yeah, because he's got his fever up there and he's up there
Okay.
in the corner.
Okay, thank you.
But he annoys me at the night because he keeps saying he always bangs and he just...
Okay, thank you.
It was at this point that Ricky couldn't help but think that his son was seeing things. As some viewers have commented, perhaps Elliot is showing early signs of schizophrenia, but Ricky isn't totally certain if that's the case. Feeling unsure as to whether or not Elliot is expressing his imagination or showing symptoms of a mental illness, he decides to set up a camera in his room. Hopefully, what he captures will clarify this confusion. But to his shock, the following footage recorded this. Watch. Elliot appears to be speaking to someone when out of nowhere, his legs are seemingly pulled out of bed. In a state of disbelief, Elliot jumps off the bed and scurries out of the room. It seems that someone or something had tugged on his legs as though intending to cause harm. It was soon after watching this video that Ricky knew something was haunting his son. Although whether or not that's so, viewers agree that something supernatural was captured. But, as with all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Is something haunting Elliot? Or is something else going on here? Feel free to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy.
Okay, so now time for this video.
Approximately 1:30 in the morning, a truck driver was driving down a road that many truckers try avoiding at all costs. According to rumors, the road in question is believed to be cursed, as many drivers have either seen or been involved in an accident while commuting to the destination through this route. Now, it's not just accidents that often occur here, but also unexplainable sightings. There have been many reports from drivers who claim to have seen shadowy figures standing on the side of the road, as though waiting for someone to pick them up. It's around 1:30 in the morning,
You watch too many scary videos. Who, me?
When a truck driver spots something very peculiar on the road he's on. Knowing the history of this place, he takes out his phone and begins to record. What he captures leaves him totally spooked.
Oh. Whoa. Oof.
Someone or something appears to be squatting
not
on the
the
side
child,
of the road,
and yeah,
doing
also
who knows
you.
what, before turning around to look at the driver. Aside from the
What
fact
do you
that
mean?
it's late at night
Videos
in the middle
are
of
right.
nowhere, the
This
way
is
in which
all
they turn
from,
their
like-
head and wave at the camera seems
This is
quite
all
unnatural.
on my
It's for the
this is on my YouTube. This is on my YouTube account. This I don't watch all my videos on this. There's only a bunch of stuff showing up because of the videos I'm watching right now.
this reason that some viewers believe that a skinwalker or a cryptid of some sort was caught on camera.
This kind of reminds me of that thing from, what's it called? The back rooms. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me just pull it up in this screen. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. This thing. Hold on. This thing right here, that's what it reminds me of. Friday the 13th. But yeah, this is what it reminds me of. It's from the back rooms.
Whether a ghost, cryptid, or person, no new information has been brought forth to clarify what exactly was captured. There's a mall in Peru that is well known for being one of the biggest plazas in the city of Pucallpa. A lot of kids come here as the plaza holds events primarily aimed at children. Even the mascot of this place is designed to appeal to a young audience, which is pretty evident by the numerous TV ads run by this mall. With so many kids running around the place, it's no surprise that accidents often happen here. But one accident in particular has left many people unsettled.
Yeah, bro.
In 2016, a young girl named Valentina Yamalith had been playing around at an instant photo booth where an exposed cable from the machine was touching a metal railing near the kiosk. Valentina grabbed onto the railing and was instantly electrocuted. Unfortunately, due to the high voltage she received, Valentina was pronounced deceased only hours later. Understandably, Valentina's family had mourned and grieved for days on end. Fast forward to a few years later, and Valentina's story is no longer talked about. Or so it seems. As of recent, the same plaza where Valentina had passed away has been experiencing strange activity within its stores.
Don't say that stuff.
It's late at night, after business hours, when a surveillance camera inside a store captures this.
Whoa. Sonic. That's Sonic the Hedgehog. It's like that ghost from Phasmophobia.
The video shows what looks to be a small child zooming back and forth.
If you didn't see my video from or my stream from yesterday, in like the first ghost we found, that kind of reminds me of that type of ghost.
Forth at a speed beyond human capacity, as if seeing a child alone
No,
inside
it's
a store
Naruto.
that is
It's
closed
Naruto.
wasn't strange enough. It runs at a supernatural speed. Employees of the mall can't help but think that this may have been the ghost of Valentina, given the tragic history of this plaza. But you be the judge. Was the spirit of Valentina caught on camera, or had something else been captured? It's late at night when the following happens. The person recording is alone at home when all of a sudden something bone-chilling is caught on camera. Now the person—
Hold on, let me just go back for just a second. Look at this. At HTTP_butts.
recording is alone at home when all of a
Maybe
sudden
that monkey
something
from
bone-chilling
Gorilla.
is caught on camera.
Yeah.
Now the person
Why do
in
you play
question is known
Gorilla
as
Tag?
Caitlin, and it was 2 years ago that she was involved in a terrible accident. On August 8th of 2020, Caitlin jumped off a rope swing at a very high altitude, causing her to break her neck after landing on a pile of rocks.
Whoa.
This injury was so severe that she had to stay home for more than a few weeks until she recovered. But during her stay at home, Caitlin would encounter something that still haunts her to this day. No one else is home when this is captured.
I don't buy my friend, but yeah, VR or like Ghost VR or whatever. Originally known as like Fish VR or whatever. Yeah, my sister plays it with her boyfriends.
Oh my god.
Yeah, oh, is that what it was? Oh, skin whacker. Dude. Oh, gee, the goofy guy that eats trash.
Somehow, the two doors open on their own, seemingly at the same time. Feeling beyond spooked, Caitlin sits on her bed, paralyzed with fear. Soon after, the video comes to an end. But this wouldn't be the last of it, as only a few days later, this happens.
Yeah. Wait, is that a crowbar in her hand? No, 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 no. Ron, do you not see that little light that just flashed? Oh!
Just like before, the same door closes on its own, leading viewers to believe that the room itself is haunted. Since then, Caitlin hasn't talked about this or the previous incident. Given how frightened she seemed in both encounters, it might be best to forget about them. After all, this terrifying encounter still haunts her to this day.
Oh. Dude, that scared me. Oh, I'm gonna have to clip that too.
In this short video, a famous musician from Argentina had posted something pretty spooky that occurred at a friend's house. Jimena Barron was visiting a very close friend who she's known for over 5 years. Never has she ever encountered anything like this while being at her place. According to her, she was sitting outside in the backyard when suddenly she felt as though someone had grabbed her shoulder. She immediately gets up and turns around to see who it is, but strangely, no one is there. Now, although this incident doesn't seem that strange, it's the video itself that's by far the strangest. It wasn't until looking at the footage captured by the security camera outside that Jimena was left extremely terrified. If you zoom in on the video, you can see
what do you mean, how do I make a stream
touching Jimena's shoulder. It's hard to make out at first, but if you pause the video at the right time, you can see what looks like a row of distorted fingers.
Yeah.
Now what makes this even creepier is that Jimena stands up soon after the hand appears. Because of this, viewers believe that something had actually touched her.
But yeah, what do you mean, how do I make a stream?
As always, what are your thoughts on this? Ghost or something else? You let me know.
Like a lot.
The following video.
All you do is just press a button on YouTube Studio.
Comes from a man named Bobby who lives with his daughter.
But also you need streaming software like OBS like this. That's what I use, and also Jello does too.
Inside a house where unusual activity has been happening recently. Bobby can't shake the feeling that something is haunting both him and his daughter. He's been documenting these strange occurrences ever since they started, but out of all occurrences, the following has left him the most unsettled. Bobby's in his living room when out of nowhere, strange noises come from his bedroom. He grabs his phone and records the following.
Dude, this guy is just like a bunch of scary stuff. My friend said he needed so much stuff.
Is passed out right now. But it's crazy, yo.
This guy posted so much stuff on like the ghost in his house.
I'm telling you, I keep
Su capricas que viven con él.
I think it's coming from my room now.
I forget what that means. It's wait, the chucharas que vivían con él. Yeah, Spanish definitely does not help.
Oh, what the was that, man? Yo.
I know it's Spanish. I'm not an idiot.
This.
The sound of footsteps is heard right behind him, as though someone had walked into the room. Spooked out by the noise, he proceeds to close the cabinet and walk out. For the next few months, Bobby would continue to post videos of strange happenings in his home, but it's the most recent video that has left him the most concerned. He's alone at home when this is captured.
I know y'all hear the footsteps. I'm like shaking already. So early in the morning too. See, I know you hear them pacing in there.
The chucharas that live with him. I don't know after knowing you. Do you know what it means now? It means, what's a chucharas? I know it's, the something that lives with him. The ghost?
Nah,
that
get
chucharas
out of
means?
here, man.
Or is it the spoons that live with him?
Hello?
And also, I knew it was Spanish. I'm not an idiot. Las chucharas que vivían con él.
I'm like freaking out.
But, so it's feminine. It's feminine whatever thing.
Mysteriously, the same room where the footsteps were heard opens up on its own.
What does chucharas
before,
mean?
Bobby was spooked out of his mind, but it seems not as much as when the following incident had occurred. Bobby is once again alone at home when something unexplainable happens inside his daughter's room.
Oh,
This is
cockroaches
what he
that live
captured.
with him.
It always gets crazy when I'm here by myself.
Oh,
Or
so you
when my
spelt it
daughter's
wrong.
sleeping. What? See? I told you. I want her piano again.
Spelt it wrong again.
Hello? See, there's her piano. Don't mind her room. She has so many damn toys. We gotta clean up like every day in here. Hello?
Yeah, you must have a bad keyboard then. Mine must be a lot better. Probably is.
But at least y'all caught that part. Yo. Uh-uh.
Uh-uh.
Nope. I'm good. Nope.
It puts
Nope,
other letters
I'm
than the one
good.
type.
Shut that.
So yeah, you must have a very
I'm
crappy
telling
keyboard
you, every
then.
time I'm here by myself, man. See, look, if her piano's still going off in there, man.
You can get a better
toys inside his
keyboard
daughter's
for
room.
you can get a better keyboard for like $5 at like Five Below.
Mysteriously start going off by themselves. Now, not much else is known about Bobby's situation, but he continues to post these strange happenings on his channel. He hopes that someone will explain what's happening, as the activity in his house seems to be getting stranger and stranger.
Stranger and stranger. Hold on. Give me a sec. Oh yeah. Just do that. There we go. Wait, what? Hold on. Input, output. There we go. There you go. And I pressed them hard because
Now, the exact source of the following clip
hold
is
on, hold on. You press.
That's what she said.
It was reposted by someone who found the video somewhere. Even without a source though, the footage is still terrifying on its own. It starts off with a group of men who are looking down a manhole. They swear that they either saw someone or something inside it. The man recording takes a closer look and sees this.
Se lo juro que había algo allá.
¿Nos devolvemos?
Créame que yo no los hubiera llamado. Hubiera visto algo. Es que yo iba pasando por acá y esa vuelta está destapada.
It doesn't even show it. Oh crap, I just realized. I forgot to turn it back. Okay.
Man recording takes a closer look and sees this.
Se lo juro que había algo allá.
¿Nos devolvemos?
Créame que yo no los hubiera llamado. Hubiera visto algo. Es que yo iba pasando por acá y esa vuelta.
Yeah, by the way, I only laughed and not gotten scared. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? But I didn't see anything.
The head of someone or something pops into view under an open manhole. Its sudden appearance was enough to send the man running away. Like something straight out of a horror movie, the face
Wasn't that
seemingly
scary?
disappears as a man steps
Because
back.
I knew something was about to
Whatever
happen,
this
but
remains a total mystery. But real or not,
It's your mom.
the unexpected appearance of this ghoulish face is the stuff of nightmares. If you caught something creepy on camera,
Yeah.
or if there's any
okay, so I'm actually ending the stream early tonight, so I will from the Ninja Turtles. But yeah, I'm gonna be ending it early tonight, so I will see you on probably Friday. Oh wait, hold on, never mind.
videos you'd like me to check out,
I just
and include in
realized
the next compilation,
we still have more
you can
of
send
this.
them over to Scary.
Actually, no. Yeah, I'm gonna end it early tonight. Since I also have to do some other stuff, so I will see you guys. I will see you on Friday. Why don't you talk on Jello's Discord or my Discord, which my Discord's 100 times better?